up? Welcome back to another Dope Sports Podcast brought to you by Dope Content, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. We got a couple of, we got Rob in the building, know the game. Shout out to Rob, always coming through. D-Web coming through. Shout out to D-Web. Hey, look. I went to the store yesterday and today, this morning before I got on stream. That's why I'm a little late. And all the Amazon gift cards have been sold out, my guys. Bruh. Like, sold out. So I might just need y'all to inbox me y'all address and shirt size. And I'll send you guys, some dope content shirts if I can't find Amazon gift cards. So I'll just have to send you merch for winning week 3 predictions, which we're about to get into. But just inbox me on Twitter, address, shirt size, and I'll send you, I'll get a shirt made and send it to you. So appreciate y'all coming through. We got a lot to talk about today. Of course, week 3 of the NFL, and we got to break down the Cowboys-Giants game and make our predictions up for week 4. But before we go into that, let's go into some stuff that I missed last episode. Let's bring her on the screen, Vicky Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Vicky Johnson, Dallas Wings coach, actually former Dallas Wings coach now. She was released from the Dallas Wings after taking the Dallas Wings to their first ever playoff win since 2006. So let's give you a backstory on that. They surprisingly released Vicky Johnson after 2 seasons. She joined in December 2020 after being with San Antonio and Las Vegas for 10 years. All right, Rob. So after 10 years, and Dallas Wings left a quote saying, "While our organization has taken steps forward this season, at this time, I believe a change provides our team with the best opportunity to achieve our long-term goals of advancing to the playoffs and ultimately competing for a WNBA championship." This is the GM, Bill. He said that. She had a 32-36 record over the past 2 seasons. She went 1-3 in the playoffs. In 2022, they finished 18-18, which is 3 games better than what they did in 2021. 4 games better than what they did in 2021. And let's see. And again, they won their first playoff game as the Dallas Wings. So, Vicky Johnson is released after 2 years. I got mixed emotions about it because, one, there was a point of the season where I was like, yo, she got to go. We got too much talent for this team to, to be looking lost. Like, they got a lot of talent on the Dallas Wings, man, and there was a lot of times where they were looking lost. So, but at the same time, she's only been there 2 years, and she did help them get their first ever playoff win as the Dallas Wings. So, I got mixed emotions about that, man. But Vicky Johnson is gone, man. We'll see what the Wings do next. But that sucks. That sucks. So, good luck to Vicky and her future endeavors, man. I know she'll find something else. She'll bounce back. Shout out to Vicky. Moving along, we got the Boston Celtics head coach, Ime Udoka, or Udoka, however you say it, got caught cheating on Nia Long of all people. Oh, hell no! We need Liz Cambage. Stop that, Rob. I'm about to ban you. And they had Liz, and they traded her. So, and Skylar Diggins, they traded both up. So if anybody should be fired in the Dallas Wings organization, it should be the GM, not the coach. But Ime Udoka, he still is a Celtics coach. Celtics coach is in trouble for cheating on Nia Long, and it's crazy to me. Like, he got suspended for a year. He issued an apology saying, "I want to apologize to our players, the fans, the entire Celtics organization, and my family for letting them down. I am sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision out of respect For everyone involved, I will have no further comment. But yeah, he cheated on Nia Long. Like, how did you cheat on this woman? Look at her, boy. Look at her. How? How you cheat on her? How do you cheat on Nia Long, boy? But then again, Beyonce got cheated on. The Kardashians got cheated on. I guess that happens to everybody, I guess. Yeah, D-Web on Twitter. But yeah, Nia Long, man. Look at this woman, man. Getting cheated on. Hey, you average ladies better relax.
Bruh.
You better relax, you little average ladies, because if Nia Long and Beyonce get cheated on, you get out of line with your attitude, you probably gonna get cheated on too, huh?
Bruh.
Nah, let me stop. I'm not gonna promote that. I'm not gonna promote none of that. Because he wrong as hell. He got caught with a staff member. A lot of people put this other lady on blast and posted her pictures around. She's also married, this other black lady. And it wasn't her. So it was supposed to be somebody else. I don't know who the other chick is, if they saying it is, but it wasn't the black lady that everybody was posting and talking about and sending her death threats. Like,
bruh,
it's not your business to be sending somebody death threats because you're a Nia Long fan. Like, get a life, loser. What you sending Nia Long? What you sending Nia? I don't even know the other lady's name that works for the Celtics. But why you sending her death threats on her Instagram and all that stuff? Like, it's none of your business. And it's weird that this comes out. Like, it's a lot of it's a lot of coaches that's out here cheating on women. Why this one is so special, I have no idea. But it's a lot of coaches cheating on women. Y'all know I talk noise about Stephen A. Smith all the time, but I had to agree with him. He said, man, this is weird that this is coming out, and it's a shame on the Boston Celtics for putting this out there like that, because this shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening. Like, we should know about this stuff. Only thing we should know about as far as this man is his job is coaching. What is he doing as a coach? Is he developing players? Yada, yada. That's all we need to know about this guy. We shouldn't know his personal life. But it was put out there by the Boston Celtics for whatever reason. The guy just took him to the NBA Finals. Rumor is Brad Stevens, the guy that's taking over his job for this year, because he's suspended for the whole year for cheating. I just don't understand that. But the guy that's supposed to be the interim coach is a Brad Stevens guy. So a lot of people are looking at Brad Stevens crazy now, like, oh, you the one, you just trying to get your guy in as coach, and you trying to move Ime out. That's what you're trying to do. That's what a lot of people are starting to look at Brad Stevens crazy now. So we'll see what happens with that. It was just stupid. It was stupid. And then he got caught. This is how he got caught. The other lady has a husband. He caught him on a freaking doorbell camera.
bruh.
Oh, hell no.
On the freaking doorbell camera, bro. He heard them talking, and he said he saw some things. So that's how he caught him. That's how they got caught. But yeah, you cheated on Nia Long. You deserve to be suspended for that alone.
Bruh.
But giving him a year, suspending this guy for a whole season because he had an affair, like, I don't understand that. I think that's overdoing it. But Ime, boy, you stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. You stupid, boy. You stupid. Let's get him off the screen. And before we get to the NFL, let's move on to the last thing. As you see, Rihanna is officially headlining the Super Bowl of 2023, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Rihanna, yes, Rihanna is making her comeback to the stage. She's probably already on stage. I haven't seen her. I've just been looking at post-Rihanna baby pics. Post-baby Rihanna pics, let me say it right. Because Rihanna is yeah, she's thick now. So, yeah, there you go. But nah, I'm just playing. But look, shout out to Rihanna, man, making a comeback. This is the influence of Jay-Z working with the NFL to, as far as their entertainment for the Super Bowl. So last year we had Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, all them, Snoop Dogg last year. This year we got Rihanna. There was rumor that it was supposed to be Taylor Swift, and I guess if that was true, they canceled it for Rihanna, I guess. I don't know what to say. Rihanna is a better show than Taylor Swift. So I understand Taylor Swift got her fans. They probably go come after me, but I don't care. Rihanna She declined. Okay, well, good for Taylor Swift. Thank you for declining, Taylor Swift. Now we get Rihanna. So thank you for declining, Taylor Swift. I definitely appreciate you declining that. But now it's time to get into the show, man. Appreciate the ones that's here so far. Early morning stream. Let's get Rihanna off the screen. Let's get into some NFL, baby. Let's go. Sir, we are here. Y'all like that intro? Y'all like that intro? I created that myself yesterday. So I just wanted to do, I'm trying to learn how to do everything myself. So I created that intro yesterday. I hope you guys like it. And that's how we're going to do it. I created that overlay that you just saw before we did the intro. I created that yesterday as well. So steady trying to add to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Steady trying to add to the stream. But let's get into our Week 3 scores of the NFL before we make our Week 4 predictions. Once again, shout out to D-Web and Rob for leaving the comments on YouTube and liking the YouTube. They both beat me by a game and end up tying with each other. So there you go. Shout out to Rob and D-Web. The only ones that seem to follow instructions around here. So once we get into our Week 4 predictions, leave your comments on YouTube. You get either merch or you get Amazon gift cards, whichever one I can get to first. So let's get to it, man. Let's start with the Thursday night game. The Browns over the Steelers, 29-17. Jacoby Brissett, 21 of 31, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nick Chubb, 23 carries, 113 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. Amari Cooper, the former Cowboy, 7 catches over 101 yards again.
Bruh.
I just got mad because I'm thinking about the Cowboys. But okay, let's get back to it. Amari Cooper, back-to-back 100-yard games. Another touchdown for Amari Cooper on 7 catches. And the Browns go to 2-1. The Steelers are 1-2. Chicago barely escapes the Texans. They move to 2-1, and the Texans are 0-2-1. Let's see. Let me see if I got the box scores. Justin Fields only 8 for 17, 106 yards, 2 interceptions. Davis Mills, the Houston quarterback, 20 of 32, 245 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Herbert on the ground for Chicago was huge. 20 carries, 157 yards for 2 touchdowns. So that's where Chicago got their offense, was from the running game from Herbert. So shout out to him for that. Chicago once again 2-1. Houston is 0-2-1. Let's get to the next game. The Titans take out the Raiders. Where's push play? Where's push play when you need them? The Titans take out the Raiders in Tennessee. I picked the Raiders to win this game, and they let me down again.
Bruh.
Ryan Tannehill, 19 of 27, 264 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Derek Carr, 26 of 44, 303 yards. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Derrick Henry had 85 yards on 20 carries, 1 touchdown. Robert Woods had 4 catches, 85 yards. Shoot, Derrick Henry had 5 catches, 58 yards as well. Mac Hollins went off 8 catches, 158 yards. I bet y'all don't know who that is. Josh Jacobs, 13 carries, 66 yards. Devontae Adams held to only 5 catches and 36 yards. So Devontae did not have his best games there, and they lost 24-22. Raiders are 0-3. Titans are 1-2. This game also pissed me off and shocked me as the Colts take out the Chiefs at home 20-17. I don't know how this happened. Matt Ryan, I still say he's washed. 27 of 37, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pat Mahomes, 20 of 35, 262 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jonathan Taylor had 71 yards on the ground. Juju Smith had 89 yards on 5 catches. Michael Pittman Jr. had 72 yards on 8 catches. And Pat Mahomes was seen after the game getting into it with the offensive coordinator. And Shady McCoy had tweeted it out about it. Said all that offensive coordinator is known for is getting into it with players. He think he know everything, but he don't even know formations or how to call plays.
Bruh.
So Shady McCoy is taking Pat Mahomes' side on that. Colts are 1-1-1. The Chiefs are 2-1. Next up, we had probably the game of the week. Dolphins taking on the Bills. Dolphins beat them. 2 undefeated teams. They were both 2-0. Dolphins win 21-19. Shout out to the Dolphins. We're going to get into the Dolphins. 'Cause I told y'all about somebody, but hey, we'll save it for later. Tua, 13-18, 186 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Josh Allen threw the ball 63 times.
Bruh.
42 of 63, 400 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle is eating this year. He got Tyreek Hill to distract to catch the double teams. Jalen Waddle is using his speed to eat. 4 catches, 102 yards. Let's see. Stephen Diggs has 74 yards on 7 catches. Isaiah McKenzie has 76 yards on 7 catches and a touchdown. Devin Singletary has 9 catches, 78 yards, 1 touchdown. But they fall to go to 2-1. Miami is now 3-0. Shout out to the Dolphins because I told you about the Dolphins during preseason. The Vikings beat Detroit 28-24 at home. Jared Goff 25-41, 277 yards, 1 touchdown. Dalvin Cook 17 carries, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. Reynolds, wide receiver for Detroit, 6 catches, 96 yards. The Vikings go to 2-1. The Lions are 1-2. Let's keep it moving. Lamar Jackson, y'all know what it is. Ravens flock. Oh, wrong button. There you go. Ravens flock, ladies and gentlemen. They take out the Patriots 37-26. Lamar Jackson just had another field day. 18-29, 218 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He also had 11 carries for 107 yards and a touchdown. Mac Jones, 22 of 32 with 321 yards. But he had 3 interceptions. So I don't know how that works in your fantasy draft. If you had Mac Jones, he had a great game in yards, but 3 interceptions is bad. Mark Andrews, 8 catches, 89 yards. Devontae Parker, who I forgot New England had. Wow, 5 catches, 156 yards for Devontae Parker. But Lamar Jackson showing you that he's going to get paid, no matter if it's from Baltimore or for somebody else. But Lamar Jackson is going to get paid, and you better put some respect on the Ravens. They just signed Jason Pierre-Paul as well. So let's add some more people to that defense because they need it. They need bodies on the defense. Ravens 2-1, Patriots 1-2. The Bengals take out the Jets. Bengals get their first win of the season. They 1-2 now. Jets are now 1-2. Joe Flacco, 28 of 52, 285 yards, 2 interceptions. Tyler Boyd for Cincinnati, 4 catches, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. Once again, the Bengals will get their first win, and the Jets fall to 1-2. Both teams are 1-2. The Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. Rob said Lamar's the same. Boy, get out of here.
Oh, hell no!
The Eagles take out the Commanders 24-8. Jalen Hurts, 22 for 35, 340 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's another quarterback I told you to look out for during preseason. Trust me, I will go find the clips and post it on Twitch if you don't believe me. Before the season even started, I told you about Jalen Hurts. I told you about Tua. And guess who the only 2 undefeated quarterbacks right now heading to week 4? Oh, that's Jalen Hurts and that's Tua. So, pat on my back.
Let's go.
So I told y'all they are better than what y'all think, and now they got the weapons, and now they showing you how good they are. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even an Eagles fan, but I told you about Jalen Hurts. Once again, 22 of 35, 340 yards, 3 touchdowns. Miles Sanders, 46 yards on the ground. Devontae Smith, 169 yards on 8 catches, 1 touchdown. Eagles are now 3-0. Washington is now 1-2. Next game up, we got the Panthers, in my opinion, upsetting the Saints, 22-14. Shout out to Rob. Both teams are now 1-2. Jameis Winston, 25 of 41, 353 yards, 1 touchdown. Christian McCaffrey had a Christian McCaffrey day. He's looking like he's getting back into his prime form. 25 carries, 108 yards. Yeah. Rob, talking about next game, please. All right, Rob, I got you. So, yeah, both teams are 1-2. Another upset, in my opinion. Jaguars, even though I thought the Jaguars would be better, I didn't think they'll be better than the Chargers. The Jags take out the Chargers in L.A., 38-10. The Jags are 2-1. The Chargers are 1-2. They always let me down, bro. They always let me down. And so far, they doing it again. Hold on, mosquitoes, brother. Tearing me up in this garage. I got that bug zapper on the way. It should be here today or tomorrow, and it's going to be a wrap for them. It's bad in Texas, bro. But 38-10, Jaguars over the Chargers. Justin Herbert, 25 for 45, 297 yards, 1 touchdown. Robinson on the ground, 17 carries, 100 yards, 1 touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's see what Trevor Lawrence did. Trevor Lawrence went 28 for 39, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns. So Trevor Lawrence had himself a game as well. Rob said that was a murder. Yeah, it was bad. I wasn't expecting that to happen, especially in L.A., bro. Like, the Chargers defense got to be better than that. They got too much talent on that defense to be like that. Once again, Jaguars 2-1. Chargers are 1-2. Next up, we got the Rams taking out the Cardinals in Arizona, 20-12. The Rams moved to 2-1. Cardinals are 1-2. Kyler Murray threw the ball 58 times, which is crazy. 37-58, 314 yards, no touchdown. Cam Akers, Florida State FSU, 61 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. Marquise Hollywood Brown, former Raven, 14 catches, 140 yards. I hope my homie Brooklyn played him in his fantasy because he always benched the wrong people. He benched Amari Cooper, then he benched Hollywood Brown. They both went off. So hopefully he played them this past week and he gets some points and get a win. But again, the Rams are 2-1, the Cardinals are 1-2. Falcons go to Seattle and beat Seattle. Both teams fall to 1-2. Falcons win 27-23. Geno Smith, 32 of 44, 325 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not a bad game. Cordell Patterson, 17 carries, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 5 catches, 87 yards. Now, Cordell Patterson, I had a homie on the way back from Colorado on the van with us in the musician van talking about, should I play Cordell Patterson or T. Higgins? I told him Cordell Patterson. He did it, and T. Higgins started off good, and he just kept telling me, man, I should have played T. Higgins. I should have played T. Higgins. I was like, bro, Falcons game ain't even started yet. Trust me on this. Man, I showed him a touchdown. Man, I should have played T. Higgins. I heard that all day. And then Cordell Patterson went off for 141 yards and a touchdown. He was like, yeah, I take that. Yeah, I know. Y'all gonna start listening to me, man. Y'all gonna start listening to me. I'm just saying. You go start listening to me one day. I know what I'm talking about. Moving on, the Packers, in a very boring game, defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 14-12. Both teams are now 2-1. Let's get into the box score. This one. Aaron Rodgers went 27-35, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Brady had 31-42, 271 yards, 1 touchdown. Aaron Jones only had 36 yards on the ground. Fournette only had 35 yards on the ground. So, very boring game. Shout out to King and his Packers, I guess, for winning at least. Another boring game. Well, boring if you like offense. It was a good defensive game for both of these games here. The Broncos, man, they are struggling on offense, but they get the victory. 11-10 over the 49ers. 11-10. They just paid Russell Wilson, man, and it ain't looking too hot. Jimmy G, 18-29, 211 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Russell Wilson threw the ball 33 times, 20 completions, 184 yards, no touchdowns. Cortland Sutton went off for 8. What's up, Alice? Cortland Sutton went off for 97 yards, 10 targets, 8 catches. Deebo Samuel had 73 yards on 5 catches. Yeah, it was just Russell Wilson ain't looking too hot right now, man. I don't know. I know the 49ers got a good defense too, but he didn't look hot against Seattle or anybody else. So he ain't looked hot in the last 3 weeks. So Russell Wilson is not looking too good. But the Denver are 2-1. Defense wins games and championships apparently. So they defense is stepping up for Denver. So shout out to Denver, man. And now let's get into the main event for me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, D-Will. Let's get into the main event for me. As you see, the Dallas Cowboys bounce back. Defense shined again. I can't even say bounce back because they won last week, but the defense shines again as they take over New York, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Cowboys.
Let's go.
Again, I am biased with the Cowboys. It is what it is. Let me scoot over a little bit in this camera. I got all my junk backstage. I got my phone and my water bottle and all that back there behind me showing that it is what it is. I'm at home. I'm not in no ESPN studio. It don't matter. I do what I want to do. I'm at my house. Cowboys win 23-16. Cooper Rush 21-31. 215 yards, 1 touchdown. Daniel Jones, 20 of 37, 196 yards, 1 interception. Tony Pollard on the ground, run game, stepping up yet again. 13 carries, 105 yards. Zeke stepping up again, 15 carries, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. Altogether, they had 176 yards with Cooper Rush losing 2 yards on the sack. CeeDee Lamb, 8 catches, 87 yards. After a huge drop in the first half, bruh. Should have been 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards, but he had a huge drop in the first half. But he made up for his second half. Once again, 8 catches, 87 yards, 11-yard average on his catches, 1 touchdown. Noah Brown, man, stepping up huge, man. 5 catches, 54 yards. The rookie, Peyton Hendershot, 3 catches, 43 yards. Jake Ferguson filling in. 2 catches and 13 yards. Semi Fehoko got some playing time with a catch of 12 yards. Jalen Tolbert finally got some playing time with 1 catch as well. Sterling Shepard, 5 catches, 49 yards for the Giants. Then he ended up getting injured on this stupid turf that they use. I am not a Giants fan, but I hate to see somebody get injured like that. Torn his ACL. He is out for the season. That just sucks, man. Saquon Barkley looking like Saquon. Come on, ESPN. Don't be playing no ads on my podcast now. Saquon Barkley still looking like Saquon, which I love to see. 81 yards, 14 carries, 1 touchdown. Daniel Jones had a game. He was running all over the place, man. Because that D-line of the Cowboys was getting to this guy left and right. But Daniel Jones showing his athleticism with 9 carries, 79 yards, man. That single-handedly kept them in the game. Daniel Jones on his feet. And he made a couple of clutch passes, man. That was crazy. That was pretty crazy. He made a couple of clutch passes that look like something you see on Madden that'll piss you off. But, like, it was a couple times where I'm like, man, that should have been an interception. And he somehow got it to his wide receivers, man. But
they have to bring the card
prayers
out
for one. ESPN, come on, dog. Prayers for Sterling Shepard. Hopefully, he's able to recover and come back better next year, man. I hate to see that. But that's what you get when you play on the AstroTurf, man. That's just what it is. And the fake grass turf, like, you need natural grass. The players have been asking for it for a long time, for years now, because he wasn't even touched. He was just running a route, and then they cleats get stuck in the turf, and when they try to turn, and next thing you know, they leg and ankle and ACL and all that stuff is out. That don't happen on natural grass. Like, the players have been asking the NFL, please go back to natural grass, on your field. We got the World Cup soccer coming to Dallas, AT&T Stadium. How much you want to bet they roll some natural grass in that stadium for that World Cup? It's not going to be this turf that you see. So, it's just so many injuries, man. So many ACLs over the last few years because of the turf. Like, We need to fix that, man. So, but shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. Shout out to Cooper Rush, man. 2-1. Got the Washington Commanders next game, so that should be another dub for the Cowboys. Now, with that being said, it's a lot of talk on Dak Prescott versus Cooper Rush. Please stop. Please stop. Cooper Rush is winning games against mediocre teams. That's good. He's doing his job. But he's not like the reason they're winning. He's not taking over games. He's just not effing up the games. That's what you ask for in a backup. Just don't mess up. Don't turn the ball over. Don't take sacks. Cooper is not taking sacks. He's getting rid of the ball, and he's not throwing interceptions. And he's not fumbling. So shout out to Cooper Rush for that. That's what he's supposed to do. But if something ever happens to where we need him to, like, win us the game, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he can do it. He probably can. I'm not saying he can't, but we just haven't really seen it. Like, he had a good drive against Cincinnati after, like, bombing the whole second half. He had a good last drive against Cincinnati. And you can say he had a good drive here against the Giants, but it's the Giants. You know what I'm saying? It's the Giants. The Giants are the worst 2-1 team in NFL right now. So, and he's most likely going to win again against Washington. Washington is not good. Now, what I want to see, Dak is trying to rush back, which I hate. I hate it. What I want to see is Dak sit out the next 3 games. Cooper beat Washington. How the fans talking? Yeah, see, Cooper needs to be starting. And then you know who's after Washington? You got the Rams in Philadelphia, buddy. Let's see what Cooper Rush is then. And if Cooper Rush go out and beat them, then we can have a conversation for real, for real. But him beating Washington, him beating the Giants, now Cincinnati is a good win. But if you watch the game, he absolutely sucked in the second half until that last drive. But I give him the win with Cincinnati. He beat the Vikings last year. The Vikings was a non-playoff team. And they look like they about to be a non-playoff team again this year. But wait, I want to see Cooper Rush play the Rams and the Eagles. That's what I want to see. Dark on YouTube talking about Fly Eagles Fly. Oh, my God. Get it out of here. Get it out of here, Dark. But if he plays against the Rams, because that's like the worst thing for Dak to do is to rush back after they beat Washington, and he rushed back in his first matchup against Aaron Donald and then the Eagles. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey first game back, and then go to the Eagles second game. Like, Dak, don't be stupid, bro. Don't be stupid, Dak. Make sure you follow my guy MT Darkness on YouTube and Twitch, by the way.
Let's go.
I actually made an overlay with my YouTube chat. I just forgot to upload it here today, so that's my fault that it's not showing up on stream. So I apologize for that. I got home a little late after trying to find the Amazon gift cards for Rob and D-Web, so I had to hurry up and just start the stream, man. But shout out to the Cowboys, man. Let's get back into our Week 4 predictions. Y'all already know what it is. Leave your predictions on the YouTube page for a chance to win merch or a gift card, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into it. Week 4. Let's start off with Thursday night with the Bengals and the Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen, in Cincinnati. Big game for both teams. Are the Dolphins for real? Can they stay hot? I think so. I told you about Tua in the offseason. I will post that clip on Twitch so y'all can know I'm not BSing and making this up. I told you about Jalen Hurts in the offseason. I'm going to post that clip as well so you won't know, so you know I ain't making it up. But I got the Dolphins beating the Bengals. Bengals came off a huge win, and they kind of low-key desperately need this game already, even though it's week 4. But going down 1-3 in the AFC is not a good look. So I got the Dolphins over the Bengals Thursday night. Vikings at the Saints. Ooh. I know who Rob picking, so ain't no need to ask him. I appreciate it, Rob. I appreciate it, man. That's what we're doing, bro. We're trying to get it. Vikings at the Saints. it's hard to go against the Saints at home, especially with an inconsistent team like the Vikings. But if Dalvin Cook, let me see if there's an injury report on this. 'Cause I heard Dalvin Cook got hurt. Oh, this is actually in London. You're right. This is in London. Oh, I got the Vikings there and all the way. This is not even a Saints home game. I forgot they are in London, as ESPN just told me at the same time Rob did. So, the Vikings. I got the Vikings winning that over the Saints. Browns versus Falcons. I got Amari Cooper shining again. I got the Browns over the Falcons. Yeah, I got the Browns over the Falcons. Washington, oh, this is a noon game. Washington at Dallas, I already told you. I got Dallas Cowboys Nation all day. That's an easy win. Dynamite J was good. I got Cowboys over Washington all day. Y'all know what it is. Seahawks at Detroit. I got Detroit. Rob say the Commanders. All right. That's going to be the one game that costs you your gift card or merch next week. I got Detroit over the Seahawks at home. Colts versus Titans. It's a tough one, man. Like, both teams suck right now. Colts at home. I still feel like the Titans. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough. Indy is favored by 3.5 at home. I feel like the Titans coming off a big win, but the Colts just beat the Chiefs too, man. So I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts over the Titans, barely at home. Giants and Chicago in New York. Both teams are 2-1. Both coming off tough games. Does New York beat Chicago at home? New York is favored by 3 points. I still like Saquon is healthy. As long as Saquon is healthy, but they got like issues at the receiver, bro. Because Kadarius, like I said, Sterling Shepard is hurt now. He's out for the season. Galladay is just robbing them of money, and they're getting into it with Galladay every week, right? And then you got Kadarius Toney, who is a good player, but I don't even think he's playing. So they really don't have no receivers right now. It's like if you shut down Saquon, like Dallas did, like I said last week, shut down Saquon and stop Daniel Jones from running, that's it for them. So Richie James is all right, but I don't know, bruh. That's tough. I'm going to take Chicago, though. I'm going to take Chicago on the road versus the Giants. Eagles and Jaguars, this game is tougher than what y'all think it is, man. The Jags are balling right now, but the Eagles are favored by 6.5 points at home. It's kind of hard to go against the Eagles, man, but I feel like the Jags are going to pull another upset. And this might be me just hating the Eagles. But I feel like the Jags are going to pull another upset. So I got the Jags in that game over the Eagles. Jets and Steelers in Pittsburgh. Both teams 1-2. Pittsburgh favored by 3. Well, either way, Rob, they still got issues at wide receiver. Like, none of the wide receivers are happy. So they got some issues to work out over there, or they need to make some trades. The Jets at the Steelers at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh favored by 3.5. For some reason, I'm going to go with the Jets again. I got the Jets winning at Pittsburgh, man. I don't know why. I just got the Jets. I think Flacco is better than Trubisky, though. Flacco is actually top 5 in passing yards right now in the NFL. So people be talking about Flacco. He out here balling low-key. So shout out to Flacco, man, former Raven, Super Bowl MVP. Bills at the Ravens. Woo! Woo! I want to be biased so bad and pick the Ravens. But they defense is real iffy right now. And Buffalo is coming with vengeance after losing their first game to Miami. But at home, Buffalo is favored by 3. But at home, Lamar is just on another level right now. Jason Pierre-Paul would be making his debut as well on that defensive line, which is a huge help. I'm gonna take the Ravens. I'm gonna be biased and take the Ravens in that game. Chargers at Texans. Chargers better win that game. That's all. I'm gonna just leave it at that. The Chargers better win that game. Arizona at Carolina. I'm gonna take Arizona. Both teams are 1 and 2, but I'm gonna take Arizona. Arizona on that. Patriots at the Packers. Green Bay is favored by 9.5. I'm taking Green Bay. This game, the Broncos at the Raiders. Raiders are 0-3. Broncos are 2-1, but they completely suck right now on offense. Vegas is actually favored at home by 2.5 points over the Broncos. I mean, until the Raiders show me something different, I got to go with the team that's at least winning. So I'm going to go with the Broncos over the Raiders. I just don't trust the Raiders at all right now. Sunday night game, Chiefs at Buccaneers. Pat Mahomes versus Tom Brady, ladies and gentlemen. That's about to be a fire game. But for that game, my chat disappeared on YouTube. I probably missed some comments. My bad, y'all. But I'm going to take the Chiefs on the road. Kansas City's favored by 2.5 as well. I'm going to take the Chiefs on the road. And then we got the Rams. Oh, yeah, it is a hurricane. Ooh, forgot about that. Then we got the Rams at the 49ers Monday night. Big rivalry game. These two teams always go at it no matter what the record is. Rams are actually favored at home by 1.5. I just think the Rams beat them. They always get a Rams hell, though, but I think the Rams beat them. Jimmy G, I don't know. Damn. That's tough. That's another tough one because the 49ers are a different beast at home playing the Rams for whatever reason. I don't get it, but when they at home at a night game against the Rams, 49ers normally thump them. If you go back and look at the history of 49ers Rams Sunday night, Monday night games in San Francisco, 49ers normally thump them no matter what their records are. I really feel like the Rams go. The Rams, I'm going to pick the Rams, but I won't be surprised if they lose. So that's the week 4 predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, if you want to win a gift card or a dope content merch, all you have to do is leave your predictions on the YouTube page and like the page, like the video. It doesn't matter if you're watching live on Twitch right now. Go to YouTube once we're done, because the video will be posted on YouTube and dopecontent.com, by the way. Leave your predictions there. That's the only way you get locked in for a chance to win. You have to out-predict me to win. So I gave my predictions. You have to out-predict me. That's how we doing it. But I really don't have nothing else for y'all today. Let me see. Let me think. Yeah, I was going to talk about it, bro, but I left it alone because that was just stupid. Arizona State did fire Herm Edwards, bro. I just don't. Yeah, that was just stupid to me. That was just stupid to me. They fired Herm Edwards. I ain't going to say stupid. It was stupid how it happened. Like, his staff members and certain players were going around exposing the game plan to the other team so he could get fired. Like, what?
Bruh.
Why would you do that? Like, Herm was that tough on y'all? So, well, y'all had to do that? Y'all had to do that? He was that tough? Like, oh, man, that's crazy. But, yeah, here's a chat section, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Man. Much love to y'all. You know I like to keep it short and sweet. Y'all know I like to keep it short and sweet here. on the sports podcast, because I know people be like, oh, man, I don't like to watch long podcasts and all that. So I keep it short and sweet. I get right to the point. We talked about Rihanna. We talked about Ime. We talked about Vicky Johnson. We talked about NFL. We talked about the Cowboys. Once again, if you missed it last time, let's bring this right back up. If you missed it last time, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence did agree to a November 19th match. So shout out to them. I just wanted to bring that up one more time. Their camps are going back and forth on social media, talking about who's a dog and who's not a dog and yada, yada. They talking trash already. Brett Favre can eat a bag of dicks. You already know what it is. Brett Favre is very trash for that. And that's crazy that is real crazy that Ime is getting more attention than Brett Favre. Just because he cheated on Nia Long, bruh.
Oh, hell no!
Like, nah, Rob, nobody got their title stripped. Not none of them, not those two fighters. But this story right here is getting more press than Brett Favre stealing $5 million from Mississippi government. By the way, F. Ted DiBiase as well. He can eat a bag of dicks too, because he was also part of that. He was also part of that. So F. Ted DiBiase as well.
Oh, hell no!
So, but this guy got caught on a doorbell ringer cheating on Nia Long with a lady on the staff. He's suspended for a year. He's getting all the press, and nobody's talking about Brett Favre outside of Shannon Sharp clowning him that one time. And I don't think he said nothing since then either. So, yeah, Ted DiBiase did it too, bro. Stealing the welfare money of Mississippi, the poorest state in America, and they're stealing money from them. Shows you what type of trash human beings these people are. Yeah, Ted DiBiase is he's really like that, bro. Like, yeah. I want to rant right now, but I'm gonna be good. So I want to rant right now, but I'm gonna be good. Oh, nope. Wait a minute. You're jumping the gun. But I want to say appreciate y'all for coming through once again, man. Much love to y'all. Go to YouTube. Tell people to go to YouTube and like the YouTube page. Like the subscribe if they're not subscribed. Like the videos to help YouTube push it out some more. Rob, it's so much, bro. Like, it's a lot of people doing stuff. But anyway, because that's about to lead to another rant. And I'm about to get off. So go to dopecontent.com. You get your merch there and everything. You get it from the YouTube community page as well. This will be uploaded there. I still got some updates to make to the website, but it's still live right now. So make sure you go to dopecontent.com. Check out the Budget Cut podcast on there as well. And, man, Braun is always tweeting, but I did not see that. And, yeah, just thank y'all for coming through, man. For the people that's not here live, but you always come and watch the replays either on Twitch or YouTube, shout out to y'all. I really hope more of y'all will go to YouTube versus the Twitch. But either or, I appreciate y'all coming through. So I'm really trying to get that YouTube building again. I got a couple more days before my partnership with YouTube can start back. So that's another reason I'm trying to build those videos up on YouTube so it can look better for them. And hopefully I ain't got to wait another 30 days. So we'll see how that go, man. Catch me on Twitch for the Budget Cut podcast. Later on this week, we might be able to do some more random streams, some DKF and etc. We'll be back Sunday for the Budget Cut podcast. Then next week is the Extreme Rules. So we got a lot of stuff coming up every Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how the schedule is looking. I will be back for the Dope Sports podcast. So we'll be back every week doing this, making our predictions and everything during the football season, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, man, y'all be safe. I appreciate you guys. And I'm out.